Hello, it is Michael, the Total Wellness Counselor, coming to you at the close of my day 4 of my green juice detox, and it's going really well. I crossed over today in that I wasn't really hungry at all. It's like your body goes into some kind of mode and feels good. Uh, Definitely tightened up, lost a little bit of weight, but there's just like such a smoothness. It's just like um, that my body's not having to digest any food, so it's able to attack cleaning up what's been delayed in cleaning, or what my food has prevented me from cleaning. And it's pretty fascinating if you look it up, some of the principles behind how your lymph system keeps you fresh. Essentially, the body can be simplified into nutrients going in, waste going out. Every single cell needs nutrients and gives waste, and waste needs to get out. That's why I said on my video yesterday, by suppressing the cell-mediated immune response, when you're leaking, coughing, fever, that's your body's way of, hey, there's a ton of junk in here. We've kind of been trained to think, oh, there's junk in here, it must have came from out there. Who can say that their diet and lifestyle is clean enough that there wouldn't be a buildup of junk in here? There's so much research now on gut health, compromised GI tract, even acidity in the body, uh, what's going on in the blood, detox organs, whether it's liver, kidneys, lymph system in general, those being lagging, not able to catch up, not to mention all the toxins and chemicals in our environment that, by the way, your liver has to bind a substance to, whether it's fat or other nutrients in your body, to essentially neutralize the toxins. And it's like doing all this stuff all well, we got semi-crappy or totally crappy food coming in, and it would be understandable from that perspective. It backs up, and this isn't just like a weight thing. This is a mental clarity thing, an anxiety thing, a depression thing, and that's the work I was going to bring up today briefly. Dr. Carolyn Leaf, she's a neuroscientist who studies the connection between food and the quality of your mental emotional health. And she's got lots of great research. She's also really big into understanding thought patterns and how those produce the habits that are non-conscious that you don't even realize you're essentially digging yourself your own hole. But I just wanted to read a brief little statement from it. And basically what she's saying is that 95% of serotonin and half the dopamine in the body are produced in the gut. Considering these neurotransmitters are famous for their mood calming and reward effects, respectively, we should be paying a lot more attention to what we are putting in our gut. What we eat affects the way these neurotransmitters function. Indeed, beneficial symbiotic gut bacteria produces benzodiazepine-like substances, which are naturally occurring anti-anxiety neurochemicals. So there's a lot of links here, and when I do this detox, it's really so much more about getting a powerful internal terrain. Everything balanced in here. Little quick fact for you, but they found that the average pH of healthy blood, where our blood stays between, is an alkaline state of 7.35 to 7.45. Most of our modern American diet is acidic, which means it has a pH below 7, some as low as like 1, 2, 3, which if you just have it once in a while, it's no big deal. But if it's continual, wouldn't it make sense? Like, how would your blood be able to maintain its correct pH, which in combination with your immune system keeps the yeast out, the fungus, the bad bacteria? How would it be able to maintain that if it wasn't provided fuel to maintain that? And what other mechanical structure or thing in society can the input not match the desired internal climate? Right? It's just like, chemistry at that point, science. Just like you have You want a certain terrain, you put certain substances in. If you put other ones in too much, this gets messed up. And we've really been trained to think if this is messed up, it's probably just like some bugs out there. So I'm just trying to open up your thinking a little bit for you to go and look up this stuff for yourself and reclaim your inner terrain, because it's awesome when you do. It's awesome not getting sick and not being afraid of getting sick, because you know your internal's in a good state, and that has a big thing to do with your mental emotional health, your focus, your expectations. That's another thing of Dr. Leaf's studies is epigenetics, how just having the genes for something they found doesn't mean it gets expressed in your life. It needs what's called a marker being something that triggers the unzipping of that gene. And one of the most powerful markers she found in her research was your expectation. That literally inside you, the expectation, the focus on, oh, I'm going to get that, literally unzips the gene. And it would make sense when you think about it. You can imagine something you're afraid of, your heartbeat starts to increase, your stomach gets in a knot. It's because what you think and focus on matters. So I'll close with that. Cheers to good health, and take care. See you on the next video.